breathing in the dark, holding every quiet mark. Folding notes in crooked rows, secrets only paper knows. My handwriting tilts and sways, tracing unforgotten days. Margins filled with missing lines, scattered thoughts and fragile signs. Every corner bent in place, memory without a face. If I turn another page, words unravel into stage. Crushproof letters left behind, echo through the borrowed mind. Crushproof diary, on my knee, guarding what I couldn't be. Every scribble, every plea, woven in the secrecy. Crushproof diary never breaks, even when the feeling shakes. Holding what I hide away, scenes I never meant to say. Coffee stains and folded tape, time that I could not escape. Ink that smudges when I breathe, words that tremble underneath. Old confessions out of sync, tearing through the fading ink. Every margin drawn in tight, presses through another night. If I turn another page, words unravel into stage. Crushproof letters left behind, echo through the borrowed mind. Crushproof diary, on my knee, guarding what I couldn't be. Every scribble, every plea, woven in the secrecy. Crushproof diary never breaks, even when the feeling shakes. Holding what I hide away, scenes I never meant to say. What I wrote and couldn't speak fills the spaces week by week. Crushproof pages stay intact, keeping all the words I. Crushproof diary, on my knee, guarding what I couldn't be. Every scribble, every plea, woven in the secrecy. Crushproof diary never breaks, holds the truth, the heart remains. Crushproof lines rain with me, silent in the diary. Monochrome streets on replay, footsteps folding in a gray. Sleep talk drifting through the wall, echoes I can't trace at all. Every shadow you revolve, presses where the seams dissolve. All the marks you leave behind register inside my mind. I step into your sound, scenes confer without a bound. Sleep talk shaping what you hide, pulling me to your inside. Monochrome sleep talk in my veins, threading through the crooked lanes. Every whisper uncontained stains the edges you've explained. Monochrome behind your gaze, moving in a distant haze. Even when you fade from view, I still speak in tones of you. Monochrome sleep talk stays lingering in hidden ways. Even when the nights divide, I recall the parts you hide. Shift and muted rose, time evaporates and grows. Voice notes scattered in the air, play like secrets unaware. Monochrome in every trace, contours what I can't replace. When your silence turns to grain, I replay the blurred refrain. If I step into your sound, scenes confer without a bound. Sleep talk written down in codes, follows through the shaded road. Monochrome sleep talk in my veins, through the crooked lanes. Every whisper uncontained stains the edges you've explained. Monochrome behind your gaze, moving in a distant haze. Even when you fade from view, I still speak in tones of you. Monochrome sleep talk stays lingering in hidden ways. Even when the nights drifting through your name, fills the gaps you never claim. Monochrome that stains the line, keeps me speaking in your time. Monochrome Sleeptalk in my veins, setting the crooked lanes. Every whisper uncontained stays the edges you've explained. Behind your gaze, moving in a distant haze. Even when you fade from view, still speaking tones. Monochrome Sleeptalk stays living in the quiet face. Even when the nights are done, I remain in what you spun. Late car humming under chrome, half awake and far from home. Saffron shadows on my sleeve, notes I never meant to leave. Distance in each blurs and pairs, folding into vacant stares. Everything in amber lines, twist into your quiet sign. Paper cups of cooling tea, static whisper over me. Sleepy thoughts in crooked roads, humming where the engine slows. Every motion tilts and slides, running through my head inside. Somewhere in the tinted drive, dreams begin to stay alive. Saffron sleep drive pulling through, tracing out the shape of you. Half dream matters intertwined, riding on the broken line. Saffron sleep drive drifting near, echoes you pretend to hear. Every turn becomes a clue, leading where my thoughts pursue. Saffron sleep drive slow and low, reading where the feelings go, holding everything in view. All the scenes returning you. Dashboard glowing muted red, marks the words we never said. Empty highways bending thin, loops I keep reliving in. Every glance across the glass shifts the frame of what could pass. Silence wrapped in printed tape, memories I can't escape. Seatbelt creaking, sinking time, merges with the bassline's climb. Faded playlists linger long, teaching me another song. Saffron color stains the ride, folding dreams from either side. If I follow where they slide, will I reach the place you hide? Drive pulling through, tracing out the shape of you. Half dream matters intertwined, riding on the broken line. Saffron sleep drive drifting near, echoes you pretend to hear. Every turn becomes a clue, leading where my thoughts pursue. Saffron sleep drive slow and low, reading where the feelings go, holding everything in view. All the scenes returning you. All the signs I passed tonight, posting shades I can't rewrite. Saffron dreams behind my eyes, running under a lullaby sky. Chasing out the shape of you. Every matters intertwined, riding on the broken line. Saffron sleep leading where my thoughts pursue. Saffron sleep drive, slow and wide, echoes running side by side. Even when the night divides, you remain within the drive. Honey tinted on the glass, capture scenes that never last. Static flickers on the line, crossing through your shape and mine. Shadow corners hold a trace of a half-remembered face. Every frame you overlaid moves like something handmade. Touch the place, the colors meet, cracking underneath the beat. Static weaving through my name, pulling me into the frame. Static honey frame around you, carving out an altered view. Every motion out of place softens into hidden grace. Static honey drawn in lines, sways between your pulse and mine. Even when the scene resets, I replay the silhouettes. Handprints fading on the door, echoes fading into more. Honey-coated fragile eyes, rest between the narrow ties. Every sound you're meant to keep brings beneath the shallow deep. Tilted angles form your claim, locked inside the honey frame. Touch the place, the colors meet, cracking underneath the beat. Static weaving through my name, pulling me into the frame. Static honey frame around you, carving out an altered view. Every motion out of place softens into hidden grace. Static honey drawn in lines, sways between your pulse and mine. Even when the scene resets, here we play the silhouettes. Broken gloss along the edge, sweetness hanging on a ledge. Static hum beneath your claim, freezes me inside the frame. Static honey frame around you, carving out an altered view. Every motion out of place softens into hidden grace. Static honey drawn in lines, sways between your pulse and mine. Even when the night reframes, I return to honey frames. Hallway drifting into dusk, frames unravel into dust. Colors muted on the seam, shaping what I meant to dream. Broken signals cross the air, half from shadows everywhere. Every coded clue you showed pulls me into fiction mode. If I trace the lines you've been, scenes unfold but never end. Hidden murmur shifting slow, showing where the moments go. Duskline fiction mode ignites, reframing the scattered nights. Every fragment left behind falls into another mind. Duskline fiction in the room, breathing through a tinted bloom. Even when the signals hide, I can read your code in mind. Duskline fiction undefined, moving through the borrowed mind. Let the shifting frames unfold, taken by the mode you hold. Whispers carve the narrow streets, steps repeat and fractured beats, yeah. Glass reflections tilt and slide, mapping what we kept inside. Every flicker in the haze, yeah, echoes through the prior days, yeah. As the drifting windows load, I dissolve in fiction mode. If I trace the lines you've been, scenes unfold but never end. Memories you placed in rows, pull me through the coded flow. Duskline fiction mode ignites, reframing the scattered nights. Every fragment left behind falls into another mind. Duskline fiction in the room, breathing through a tinted bloom. Even when the signals hide, I can read your code in mind. Duskline fiction undefined, moving through the borrowed mind. Let the shifting frames unfold, taken by the mode you hold. Every trace you realign sinks beneath the dotted line. Scripts you left within the fold, stir the parts I can't control. Duskline fiction mode ignites, reframing the scattered nights. Every fragment left behind falls into another mind. Duskline fiction in the room, breathing through a tinted bloom. Even when the signals hide, I can read your coded in mind. Duskline fiction undefined, running through the hidden mind. Even when the pages close, you remain in fiction mode. Fiction mode. Footsteps curve through hidden lanes, drawing out familiar stains. Noir impressions on the wall, shift before I name them all. Lidded signals fade and rise, cut across your quiet lies. Every outline left to stray maps the path you stole away. If I trace your steps again, shadows rearrange the frame. Echoes drifting where you stood, calling back misunderstood. More echo pattern in my mind, looping scenes you left behind. Every fragment you design forms a pattern I can't unwind. More echo written through, marking what I felt for you. Even when the sun's erased, you withdraw the hidden space. No more echo pattern stays, rising in the crooked maze. Even when I look away, your reflection finds its way. Hallway curtains pull aside, showing truths you meant to hide. Every whisper out of sync sinks beneath the scattered ink. Noir like stains along the floor, bleed from nights I can't ignore. All the things you left unnamed circle back in coded frames, yeah. If I trace your steps again, shadows rearrange the frame. Every emotion left in rows pulls me where the pattern grows on. More echo pattern in my mind, looping scenes you left behind. Every fragment you design forms a pattern I can't unwind. More echo written through, marking what I felt for you. Even when the sun's erased, you withdraw the hidden space. More echo pattern stays, rising in the crooked maze. Even when I look away, your reflection finds its way. Everything you left in line, yeah, breathes inside this borrowed time. Patterns carved in quiet tone, tracing what I can't outgrow. More echo pattern in my mind, looping scenes you left behind. Every fragment you design forms a pattern I can't unwind. More echo written through, walking what I felt for you. Even when the sun's erased, you withdraw the hidden space. Your echo pattern space, crossing through the cool lines, arriving in the brighter rays. Even when the night declines, so eternity, yeah. You return between the lines. Yeah, Softwire humming under skin, carrying what once had been. Half-shaped letters on the desk, tangled in a hidden mesh. Every space you drew in me shifts in coded frequency. When the silence folds and bends, I replay the signals and broken circuits in the hall. Write your name but never call. Crumpled notes you left behind, pulse across my inner line. Soft wire threads from coil to seam, trace the shadows of a dream. Every glitch in muted blue reconfigures thoughts of you. Soft wire memory running through, stitching what I knew a few contours, bending out of place, moving in a fractured trace. Softwire spirals in a few, marking where the echoes grew. Even when the frames divide, you remain on every side. Softwire memory line, threading through a borrowed mind. Every sequence left to be loops inside the circuitry. Oh, yeah. Ink impressions barely dry, caught between the truth and lie. Color margins tilt and lean, fading through the mezzanine. Every moment cut in half, plays like some deleted draft. Soldered lines beneath the frame hold the remnants of your name. Narrow corridors repeat, steady in their off-time beat. Hand drills cold with thoughts unsaid, mark the past I never tread. Softwire tension bunches tight, calling where we lost the night. If I follow where they slide, I retrace the place you hide. Softwire memory running through, stitching what I knew of you. Contours bending out of place, moving in a fractured trace. Oh, why spirals in a few, marking where the echoes grew. Even when the frames divide, you remain on every side. Softwire memory line, threading through a borrowed mind. Every sequence left to be loops inside the circuitry. Every instance held in code, hums beneath the overload. Softwire lines that never fade, draw the shapes that we once made. Softwire memory running through, stitching what I knew of you. Contours bending out of place, moving in a fractured trace. Softwire spirals in a few, marking where the echoes grew. Even when the frames divide, you remain on every side. Softwire memory untinted, tracing what was left inside. Even when the sequence ends, you return in hidden bends. Oh, Tangerine frame rate falling, cutting through the scenes I'm stalling. Every angle out of view folds into a shade of you. Tangerine frame rate drifting, moments caught in subtle shifting. All the frames I can't undo, pulse like something bleeding through. Numbers ticking on the screen, edges blurred and muted sheen. Half-lit windows turning slow, marking where the colors go. Broken patterns on your sleeve shape the truth you have believed. Every tilt in what you say bends the world another way. Shutter clicks in narrow rows, mapping out the undertows. Tangerine in scattered drops stains the moment as it stops. Every glitch along the gate writes your name in frame rate. Even when the lines retract, I replay the broken act. Tangerine frame rate falling, cutting through the scenes I'm stalling. Every angle out of view folds into a shade of you. Tangerine frame rate drifting, moments caught in subtle shifting. All the frames I can't undo, pulse like something bleeding through. Hold the second as it slides, stretching in a pixel tight. Tangerine that marks the scene flickers like a distant dream. Tangerine frame rate falling, cutting through the scenes I'm stalling. Every angle out of view folds into a shade of you. Tangerine frame rate drifting, moments caught in subtle shifting. Even when the frames subside, you remain encoded dry. Tangerine frame rate slow, shifting where the moment goes. Even when the takes are done, you remain in frame undone. Past reflections by the door, fragments scattered on the floor. Every step you left behind, cracks along the inmost line. Half a whisper in my chest, shifting where the thoughts don't rest. All the moments bent and straight, shadows etched in quiet gray. If I follow every trace, tilted shapes reveal your face. Hidden beats that never fade, echo where the pulse is made. Glass pulse, memory in view, vibrates in the shape of you. Underneath the frozen frame, something moved without a name. Glass pulse, carrying the sound of the silence breaking down. Every beat revisits me, wired in the memory. Glass pulse, trembling anew, reading what I never knew. Pulling every note in line, back into the memory spine. Ink impressions on the sheet, words we never meant to keep. Static in the hallway hums, counting where the rhythm comes. You appear in tilted frames, shifting through the quiet grains. Every glitch inside the room rewinds what I can't resume. If I follow every trace, tilted shapes reveal your face. Signals buried in the deep, rise before I fall asleep. Glass pulse, memory in view, vibrates in the shape of you. Underneath the frozen frame, something moves without a name. Glass pulse, carrying the sound of the silence breaking down. Every beat revisits me, wired in the memory. Glass pulse, trembling anew, reading what I never knew. Pulling every note in line, back into the memory spine. Hold the fragment as it breaks, turning what the stillness makes. Glass pulse writing what remains, carving through the hidden vein. Glass pulse, memory in view, vibrates in the shape of you. Underneath the frozen frame, something moves without a name. Glass pulse, carrying the sound of the silence breaking down. Every beat revisits me, wired in the memory. Glass pulse, trembling inside, marking every place you hide. Even when the world rewinds, you return in pulse and line. Pixel mirage, youth in motion, glitches right in every notion. Framed inside a fading cube, you distort then feel brand new. Pixel mirage, youth unfolding, momentary truths I'm holding. All the colors blending through, turning me to ghost to you. Backlit corridor at night, shadows coated out of sight. Half-formed patterns on the wall, drifts like names I can't recall. Footsteps sampled through the floor, sinking with the nights before. Every muted neon truth tries to echo back, are you? Memory and pixel dust, blooming when the edges rust. Tilted timelines overlap, pulling me from older maps. Static laughs across the screen, cut from places we've been seen. Even when the frames are through, I still chase the ghost of you. Pixel mirage, youth in motion, glitches right in every notion. Framed inside a fading cube, you distort and feel brand new. Pixel mirage, youth unfolding, momentary truths I'm holding. All the colors bending through, turning me to ghost of you. Erase the part that never stayed, rewrite right where our scenes were made. Pixel lines collide and die. Fiction keeping us alive. Pixel mirage, youth in motion. Glitches riding every no ocean. Brain inside a fading cue. Inside a fading cue. Distort and feel brand new. Pixel mirage, youth unfolding. Momentary truths I'm holding. All the colors blending through. Turning me to ghost of you. Pixel mirage, youth remains. Hidden in the phantom frames. Even as the scenes undo, I dissolve inside of you.